Hey guys, it's Mr. Ballion here. My grade 9 students, this one's for you. I'm going to try to keep these short and just, this is an introduction to your assignment for the next 3 weeks, okay? And then we're going to go 1 week at a time, 3 hours of work for you. And we'll go from there, okay? As you can see, these are electric vehicles, electric car designs. And the goal is to go and extend what we were doing before with the CO2 car. As you know, on my website here, grade 9, under the construction unit, we had CO2 cars. Since we're not building anything out of wood or modeling in 3D, of course, this part is totally up to you. Okay, I'm going to continue with the car idea. However, this time I'm going to work in electric vehicles, okay, as a design idea. All right, so we'll go here and I'll show you my quick outline. Here it is. Okay, and we're going to create a design of an electric vehicle. Okay, what would it be like in this day and age if we had autonomous cars, for example, that would deliver our groceries? Think about that, right? In this day and age of self-isolation, what do those cars look like? Okay, so that's really your goal here. Would, let's say, a car come out and well, let's just say the car arrives to your place and a little robot. So let's see here, a bunch of these here. It's easy for us to go and just simply say, you know what, type in electric cars of the future, or type in futuristic electric cars, or futuristic electric designs, electric car designs, okay? Let's not get stuck on the first two items that we see, okay? Just take your time and analyze. What do you think your car is gonna look like? Okay, this is a design exercise. It's very conceptual. There's no right or wrong. Okay, so you can see there's multitude of ideas here online. So, you know, you can take your time and just try to figure out what you want to do. Okay, now here's what I'm thinking, okay? The challenge for you, here's the statement. What would design of an EV, electric vehicle car, look like that delivers groceries door to door? That's your challenge, very simple, okay? Here we go. Got that. This will be posted on my website. So what we want to do is research first, okay? 8 examples that you might find it inspiring for yourself. Okay, so let's say you were in that site and you have a vehicle right here. Okay, so you pick one of 8 of these, 8 that you find interesting. Okay, so here's one over here. So I can right-click, open a new window. This is what it looks like. Okay, here's another one. And then you just kind of look at these images and find out, like, what would this car look like if it was an autonomous drive, meaning programmed to your house to deliver? And then what would the groceries, how would it come out? Like, into sense of, like, what would design look like, right? So get some inspiring images. And, you know, it doesn't have to be cars. It could be anything you want. But start with research. Well, look at this one. Isn't this interesting, right? Here's a car. And here's a little robotic item that comes out. Who knows? This could be for people, could be whatever. So your job here is to come up with an idea, okay? It doesn't have to work, so don't worry about it, okay? So let me just open this up for you guys quickly. So you can say, here are my examples, Mr. Ballion. I chose this image because it shows a compact design, for example. Another car would be, it has a great storage idea that I could incorporate in my design. So you just take 8 images and you write a short sentence of what you think you wanna maybe borrow as an idea, right? So that's that. So I'm going fast here. And then, you know, just from your images, what we wanna do is, you know, start with 4 ideas from the 8 images that you brought in, right? You can say, okay, you know what? I'm gonna draw some boxy ideas of cars. Look at this one, right? This has multiple compartments, maybe. Who knows? Look at, oh wow, this is more like a bike, a motorcycle design. So you can have 4 ideas you want to come up with first, okay? And what you want to do is simply draw it in schematic, okay? Schematic means not a lot of detail. It's just simple shapes, squares, rectangles, and so on. I will show you what that looks like right here, okay? So I'm just going to go on this layer here. So for example here, get inspired, draw schematic design. This is what I wrote, okay? So here's a couple rectangles, and I said, well, maybe the electric mechanism is in this part of the car, and the storage is in the back, right? So I've divided it 2/3, 1/3. right? So this method is called function follows form. So the function is, here's my storage, here's my mechanism, and I'm going to come up with a design after, okay? So here's another one. I changed it to say electric part is 1/3 of the car and 2/3 is for storage. Some of us are more visual thinkers, and we want to get inspired by the form first, okay? So this is called function follows form. So what does the other one look like? Right here, form follows function. So check this out. Somebody would say, oh yeah, Mr. Ballin, I want 2/3 of my car to be the electric mechanism and then 1/3 for storage, see? So this is very conceptual, very simple. Form is dictating what the actual design is going to be. This is your challenge. This is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to run this for 3 weeks. This week, you simply have to work on your research, get 8 ideas that may inspire you. From the 8 ideas, we're going to go to 4 sketches, 4 ideas, right? As I said before, 4 ideas, and that's all you got to do. Like, give me some sketches of what that looks like this week, and then next week we'll talk about refining our designs further. Okay, and to keep this short, I'm going to post this on my website, including on my YouTube channel. Please stay tuned. Okay, Ballin out. See ya.